We have discussed about the CSS index, then how to pick the selector. Now we are going to talk about what are the three ways of CSS we can add it in our web pages. Okay, one is the external CSS, and second one is internal CSS, and third one is headline CSS. External CSS means we can call the file, I mean a CSS style externally. Either that could be a file from the current folder, or it could be a third-party URL. So that will contain some CSS style over there. Internal CSS means we can write the CSS within the same HTML file in the head section. Inline CSS means within the same HTML element itself, we can add the style. Let's see one by one. So let's start with the external CSS. So here I have added an external CSS.html. There I have added two elements, h1 and p tag. So here I have added the external CSS. How I have added? Within the head tag, the link rel, this is a mandatory, okay? So that the browser will understand whether this is a style or something else. So we are saying to the browser, this is a style sheet, and followed by the href attribute. Href, we are mentioning my style.css. So my style.css, we can refer it here. We have applied the body and h1. Body will contain a background light blue, and the h1 contain navy blue color and margin left 20 pixel. Okay. So like this, we can add external URL for third party as well. Okay. You may refer some of the third party, they have added their CSS in the CDN network. CDN network, which means content delivery network. So that will be faster move. For that purpose, they have added in the CDN library. We can use the CDN library external URL as a CSS like this. So how this is rendered? So external CSS.html, I have called it. You can see this background color blue for the body content. Here we can refer, and as well as this h1 tag, we have applied a navy color and margin left. Margin left with the mouse over, you can see that the orange color. So that applied the margin left. Okay. And yes, look at this. So this box also, those things I will cover later on. So here we will confirm margin left applied or not. Okay. So likewise, let's see the next one, internal CSS.html. What does it mean? The same HTML I have added, but instead of external CSS within the head tag, we need to add it in the head tag only. Before heading close, we can add our style. Okay. Previously also, we have added this this style within the head tag only. Okay. So now what I have added within the head tag, style tag needs to be open here and close here. Within that, we can add our style like this. So body should have a background linen, and the h1 tag will have a maroon, and margin left 40 pixel. Let's see how it look like on the front end. So that will differ from the external URL output. See, this is the maroon color got applied here. Margin left 40 pixel. You can see when I mouse over here, above you can see the orange color highlighted one. So those indicate margin got applied. Okay. Followed by this paragraph and body tag, as well as we have seen in the external CSS. Here also we have applied the background color as a linen. So let's move on to the inline CSS. What is inline CSS? So instead of applying internal and external, we also can apply and write a style within the tag itself. So somewhere we need to write like this, but this is not the recommended way. We have to use external CSS, the recommended one. Why? Because when we design the web pages, we have to write a more style. So if we added a style in as a inline, it will be heavy to load. So instead of that, if we are segregating into the CSS file separately, that will get a better performance than inline style. Okay, so here I have added h1 as a color blue and align center. p1 tag is red color only. We haven't applied any color on the body, but if you want to apply style, here also we can apply style, background color, we can go with aqua. Okay, let me see how it will be look like on the browser. So here we are going to check how it will be look like on the inline CSS. Look like something is not. Let me check just a minute. Inline CSS background color. Okay, yeah. So now it got reflected. So background color aqua got applied, and h1, this is the inline color, inline style applied. Color and the text align center attribute style, and for the p tag, red color got applied on the text. So this is what all about how to add your CSS. So the recommended way, if you are having a more CSS styling, then segregate into a separate file and add it as an external file.